Is Joe Burton alive? He's canceled 9 appointments, including one with Benjamin Netanyahu. Where is he? Where is the most popular president ever of the 2020 election? Did he croak? Inquiring minds want to know. He calls in Kamala Harris, that laughing hyena, was in Delaware, which is his home state, and she's doing some show or whatever, and he calls it in. He doesn't show up. Seriously? Cancels 9 visits, appointments, all of a sudden falls off the map, all of a sudden withdraws from running in 2024. Someone types up a letter, supposedly from him, and says, "Oh yeah, I'm dropping out." Why didn't he do an address the nation on camera? We need some proof of life. Or is he no longer with us? There's a website out there, findagrave.com or something, that says he croaked in 2018. By the way, his middle name is Robinette. I think that's a strange name. Robinette for a guy? Okay, it's weird. So here's an excerpt of him calling in. I think with the laughing hyena Kamala. It's about a minute and a half. It's really sounds like AI, because he doesn't talk like this version that you're about to hear talks. This version you're going to hear is supposedly him calling into Kamala. It's her, I don't know what you're doing, a show or whatever in Delaware, campaigning, whatever. He calls it in, and he's speaking and pronouncing his words like I do perfectly. He's coherent. That's not Beijing Joe Burton. Joe Burton is a cluster, you know what? So word on the street says that's AI. They're playing us. Will the real Joe Burton please stand up? Is he still alive? They claim he had COVID, which doesn't even really exist. Was he deleted? We have no leaders. There's no one. The only thing I can think of running this country is either Obama or the Order of the New World. Let's put it that way. I don't think it's going to be an election. I really don't. I can't see it happening. Let's take a look.
This is Fox News Alert. President Biden called into Kamala Harris in Wilmington, Delaware. Let's listen.
There's so much more we're going to get done. And so I want to embrace her. She's the best. I want to call
the best.
Everybody in this effort. I know yesterday's news is surprising and it's hard for you to hear, but it was the right thing to do. I know it's hard because you poured your heart and soul into me.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm giving you a sample.
Help me get this nomination. Help me win the nomination.
You're saying this is AI Beijing Joe Burton because speaking too clear.
We've got a great, I think we made the right decision.
This is not how Beijing Joe Burton speaks.
How hard you've worked, how many sacrifices you made. There's so many of you.
And it sounds recorded or
and the kind
at the very least AI.
Can make for anything these days, but you made it. And I've been honored and humbled. I mean, this is from the bottom of my heart. My word is a Biden, that for all you've done for me and my family.
Okay.
And we
so there's that sample right there. Okay. Calls demanding proof of life to show that pretend resident Joe Burton, Robinette Burton, isn't dead. Grow even louder as Demon Rat coup for power advances steadily. Country's in a bad way. Whether you think it's scripted or not, a country's in a bad way. All right? This is uncharted territory. I've never seen anything like this. He's canceled 9 trips. That is if Beijing Joe Burton really is still alive. Because if he died in 2018, just like supposedly Hillary Clinton died in 2016, this is nuts, man. Clones, wearing masks, doubles, AI voices, robots, Robot Joe. Nothing in Washington makes any sense viewed outside the lens of conspiracy theory. There are so many dead ends and roads that seemingly lead to nowhere. One thing seems sure, though, and that's a major coup that's being waged in the halls of power right now. The main question that people are asking at the moment is Joe Burton still alive? He just called in to Kamala's live meeting at Delaware campaign headquarters with a voice that sounded suspiciously clear and properly pronouncing far too many words correctly for it to actually be Joe Burden. Not only that, the voice did not seem to be able to respond to or recognize the rather loud cheers of his followers that they were giving him. Highly likely that call was a product of AI. At the same time all this was going on, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, and his wife Sarah arrived in Washington ahead of his address to Congress. Joe Burden was incapacitated, weekend at Bernie's, and the vice president refused to meet with him. Right now, America has no president, none at all, and a fierce battle is playing out to see who will be the next to take power. At the moment, just roll along with it, BitChute. At the moment, Joe Burden's calendar is completely empty with nothing scheduled for weeks. Where is Joe Burden? No one will say. No one will say. Well, I'm going to leave you this clip. They said he had COVID, all right? There's no such thing as COVID, but don't forget he refused to step down at first. He said he was going to run, and then he got COVID all of a sudden. You know it doesn't exist. He took 4 jabs, by the way. He looked like he had not 1 but 2 feet in the grave as it is for the longest time. And perhaps, word out on the street is that perhaps the government, the deep state, took him out. Could be sleeping with the fishes right now. That is, if he was really still alive and not dead in 2018. Did they use AI Biden to call in to the team? And I already played that. So let's take a look at this. It's about 15 minutes long, but it involves like his vacation home, I think, in Delaware. It involves the military. It involves the military, the government not allowing anyone to fly over it except for the military or medical air flight or things of that nature. Might be dead. Might be. And so we're leaderless, and we already knew this. This was, I mean, if you have this as so-called leader, we're already leaderless, I know. But we have no actual physical body occupying the White House or no symbol of so-called leadership or whatever. It's just like I said, a ship with no captain. And that's the way it's been for a while. We know that. Of course, in the end, we know who's really running it. It's probably Obama. It's definitely deep state. It's the New World Order. But take a look at this. I think this is interesting, and it's also kind of eerie and weird. Very strange. That's what I got for you today. That's what I got for you. It might not mean much to BitChute, but it's what I got for you. This is from Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk posted this on X saying that basically, okay, you can go look this up. But there's some shenanigans going on. This ain't even real. But they're using it as an excuse. Don't forget, Joe Burden. All right, Joe Biden. Brandon. I call him Joe because he's a joke. Bad one. He took 4 of these. So word has it. So, plus, you know, he's out of his gourd as it is. His health was declining right before our very eyes. Is he still around? Is he? Are they going to roll out a robot? Here he walks like one, the ones that we've been seeing. Don't forget green screen. The green screen, when his hand went through the microphone. What do you got to say, TikTok? What do you got to say? They're playing us. Something big is happening. I hear there's a coup in Congress by them demon craps. God help us. That's what I got for you. We'll see if the clock lets this stay up. I doubt it.